In today's video, we're going to be reviewing some Grove products. This is a lemon dish soap that I got. It's supposed to cut grease and be biodegradable. I got it with this bubble up container, and so I didn't like this scent personally. My husband did. I thought it stank and I didn't like it. So I thought I would try out the bubble up container, and it actually did a pretty good job. Didn't take much effort to get the bubbles going. I think it will work even better with my Dawn dish soap. I think I'll prefer that over this soap. I will use this soap up, but will not be repurchasing it. I decided to go ahead and use this scrub brush to give my sink a scrub down. I love a shiny sink, so this was perfect little test to see if it would help shine up my sink and cut through some of the grime that was on it. So I just scrubbed it really good with this brush and then gave it a good rinse. In conclusion, I would not repurchase that soap. I thought it had a weird smell. I didn't feel like it did any better at cutting through the grime as my Dawn dish soap does. I would, however, purchase the Bubble Up dish because I thought it was really cool, and I think it will work even better with the Dawn dish soap. Moving on to the hand soap that's peony scented, I thought it was had an extremely strong smell. I'm not a big flower smell type of person anyway. This one wasn't too bad, but it was just overwhelmingly strong. And I noticed after I got my hands washed up, oh, and there I was testing the sliminess. It was like almost a slimy feel on my hands. But anyways, after I got my hands washed, I noticed they were extremely dry. I will not repurchase that. Moving on to the glass cleaner. Here's the little tube that you get with the little solution for glass cleaner, and I have my new bottle that's from Grove there. It's glass with a silicone bottom, and so you just pop this little top off and then you squirt it into the container here, and then you're supposed to just fill it with water. Well, I didn't think things through and it bubbled up on me, as you saw, and made kind of a mess, so I had to dry it off, and I took off the little silicone thing, which slips off really easy. I dried that and put it back on, so I really like that glass container. I would definitely purchase more of them. Now I'm going to try this glass cleaner out and see if it cleans well. Right there is a spot on the window, and it actually cleaned fairly well. I was actually surprised at how well it actually cleaned. It really cut through all the little splatters that had gotten on the window from washing dishes and such. And now it was time to try out the Mint all-purpose cleaner. Here it is, the multi-surface, I guess, cleaner. And so I just went ahead and started to spray down my counters, moving the kids' cups, because at this point I didn't know how safe this cleaner was. I should have read the ingredients or the list on the back before I started this endeavor, but I went ahead and I sprayed it on there and started cleaning. I did notice while I was using this that it doesn't really come up. It kind of leaves a film on my counter, which I don't really like. I probably, for that reason, would not repurchase this. However, I did like the smell. My husband hated the smell. He walked in and he said, "What is that smell in here?" So once we are done with this, we will not repurchase this multi-surface cleaner. I was getting ready to move over to my other countertop that has food on it, so I checked the ingredients to see if it would be safe to spray around my foods, and after reading the ingredients label, I decided it would probably be okay. I would just make sure not to overspray onto my food, moving the fruit over and staying away from my potatoes that was there. I just kind of went around them. I don't know how safe it is, but I felt okay with using it on surfaces where I would have food. I went ahead and cleaned off this counter, gave it a good spray as well. Like I said, the smell with this my husband didn't like. I liked. It's mint, but it is, again, very strong. A few days later, when I was getting ready to clean dishes, I thought I would try out the sponge that I had gotten. It seemed like it was natural. I'm not really sure. It was a really soft sponge, easy, pliable. I could get into all the little nooks and crannies without feeling like it was like holding me back. It was the scratch pad was pretty good. I didn't feel like it was going to destroy anything that I was scratching with it, but I felt like it was strong enough to get like the stuck on bits off. I think it was a nice sponge. I probably won't repurchase just because it is a little expensive if I remember. That same day, my son used these cleaners, the spearmint smell, to clean our bathroom. All my family hated this smell. It was horrible. Didn't clean that well. It was okay, I guess, but I don't recommend it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you next time.